Welcome to Mully Shaves.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. What'd you guys get for Christmas? What kind of shave gear did you get? Dead serious. Put it down in the comments below. It's a call to action, but seriously, I'm interested in hearing what you got, and I will respond to all comments. All right, guys, I got a couple razors from Yaqi yesterday. I didn't even know they were sending them. I messaged the lady at Yaqi the other day and told her thanks for 2025, and she gave me a tracking number. She said, I sent 2 razors to you. They're on their way. And I was like, all right. So anyway, they showed up yesterday, and I got a shave with them today. And I believe this is going to be the first viewing of them. I don't think anybody's got a video out yet, except for I did an Instagram reel and a short here on YouTube showing the gym. Anyway, we got 2 razors, both stainless steel. Now, before we get into this, I don't have any specs on either one of them. Well, I got a little bit on this one, but not much. I don't know when they're coming out, and I don't know how much they are. I sent mail to her yesterday after I got these, asking her for all of that information. So when she gets back to me, I'll put it all out there for you. But for now, I just wanted you guys to get your eyes on these. All right, we're going to start with the Ghost. All right, this is the Ghost with a 1.10 blade gap. Damn. This thing, I swear to God, when you put a blade in it, the gap looks like looks like a mail slot. Look at that. Look at that thing. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but that's got one heck of a gap on it. And there's not a blade in it at the moment, but trust me, when you get the blade in, it doesn't change much from that. 316 stainless steel. It's got kind of a cool, like, I guess it's supposed to look like wood grain design. I don't know what the design's supposed to be. Good knurling. It's comfortable. It wasn't slippy at all. This is unfinished raw stainless steel, so it kind of leaves little fingerprints on it, which kind of irritates me, but you have to wipe it off extra special. Anyway, like I said, I got a shave in with it today. And I used Vanulay Spicy Man. Thank you, Monica. Like I said, it's got a 1.10 blade gap. So when I put it to my face, I swear I was praying to God, please don't let this hurt. And I did the first line down. I was like, huh? That didn't feel anything. And I did another one. I'm like, is there a blade in here? So I rinsed it off and I looked. Yeah, sure enough, there was a blade in there. This thing, so smooth, I could hardly feel it. It was a great shave. All around, it was a great shave. Now, I did half my face with this and the other half with the gem. Both sides came out really nice. I did my cleanup with this, so that way I'd be even on both sides. This, I can tell you now, this is going to be right here in the first position on my razor stand. I like it that much. I'm going to use this all the time. I really, really like this razor. I really got nothing bad to say about it. I try to pick things apart for you and find things that I don't like, but I've got absolutely nothing bad to say about this except maybe the finish. It leaves little fingerprints on it that'll drive you nuts, but most people probably don't care about that. Very, very comfortable and efficient shave. I did a full 3 passes and a 4th and a half pass for a cleanup, and no, the alum did not bite me. So there you go. I guess not much blade exposure, because it was very, very smooth. Very smooth. You can see, right? I shaved it. There's no razor burn there. Okay, so there's that. That's the Yaqi Ghost with the 1.10 stainless steel with the 1.10 millimeter blade gap. All right, next up, this is probably one people have been excited about, the new Yaqi gem razor. Now, I'm one of the last people that should be talking about a gem razor, because I've got 2 gem razors, a 1912 and one from I believe the 1940s. Thank you, Doug Lane, for sending those to me about 2 years ago. I tried one back then, 2 years ago. Haven't touched them since. halfway through the shave, I gave up and went back to my Rockwell T2 because that thing was so uncomfortable. It was scraping and hurting. I didn't like it, so I put it away. Well, fast forward 2 years, I get this, and I'm like, oh. But this time I've got good blades. What do I do with my blade? I've got some gem blades. I believe these are Persona gems. You can see it says gem there. I just happen to have a pack of 10 blades here that Barry sent me a long time ago, 2 years ago, and I never used them. So they've been sitting there, but it worked really well. Anyway, I got a shave in with this, and it was great. There was no problem. It was so good that I want to revisit the old gem that I had problems with, because I'm sure it was me, because I was just beginning with double-edged, with wet, not, I don't want to say wet shaving, I want to say with double-edged shaving, or not cartridge shaving. And I just didn't, I don't think I had the angle right. I think I was too straight on it. It was scraping. But, you know, if you put a little more angle on it, you're supposed to, you know, be a little more straight with it. Anyway, this was a great shaver. Now, I do have a couple things that I can say about this one. I did pick this one apart a little bit. And like I said, this is just the first day, and I've already got like 3 things, maybe 3. We'll see. Okay, first is that finish, because there's no finish on it, and it leaves. I can see that I used it. You probably can't tell you can't tell on there. But me looking at it with the naked eye, I can see that it's been used, and I tried wiping it off, and it's still there. That kind of makes me a little nuts. But it is what it is. That's not a game stopper. Next, it comes with 3 plates. It comes with 3 base plates. The one that's on here, and then it's got 2 others. All right, it's got 2 other base plates. Now, I have no information about this razor. I don't know what the specs are on these plates. And the only markings on these plates is up between, and you're not even going to be able to see it. It's right here in that little notch right there. You're not going to be able to see it. There's a number 2 on that one. Yeah, you can't even see it. I can't even zoom that close. I'll take a picture and put it up here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, and I can barely see it. But as far as that goes, there's no hint of what the specs are for these. Now, it looks like there's a serial number on the edge here. If that's got anything to do with it, it's too small to read. So, you got all this space, right? You can engrave that in there. So anyway, that's how they're marked. They're marked in that little spot. I used the plate that came on it, and when you take them apart and put them next to each other, you almost can't tell which one's which. Let me get this plate off here for you real quick. All right. You almost can't tell which is which. Let's see. Okay, when you hold them up from the back, when you hold them up and look at them from the back, they're exactly the same. And on the side, they're exactly the same. The difference comes when you're on the front, but even then, it's really kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to tell which one's which. They look very, very similar. Now, this looks more similar in the camera than it does here, although this one does look quite fat here, doesn't it? It's a little clearer when you're looking right at them, but still, yeah, these need to be marked. They need to be marked better than what they are. That's what I'll say about that. The other thing was, let's see, I think I was on plate 3. Well, I should be able to tell from the fingerprints on it. Yeah. Okay, so when you've got a blade in, here's the other thing, Yaqi. This is a big one. This is a really big one. This design could be improved. You get your blade in. Get your blade in like that. Get your cap on, or you put your base plate on. and you're ready to go, okay? All right, now when you take it apart, well, it came apart easily that way because it's dry. But you know how when it's wet and the blade sticks to the plate? Okay, well, when you take that off, that blade's sitting there, and it's stuck to the plate, and there's no place to grab it. You can't grab it. Now, it's easy now because it's dry, and it's just sliding off there. But there's no place to get a grip on it. Nothing. So Yaqi, you could have cut a slot out here on each side. Maybe did one of these things on each side so you could grab the back of that blade. Because I can tell you when it's wet and it's sticking in there, yeah, you kind of feel like, man, if my finger slips, I'm going to slice my finger off. So that could have been fixed. And what else? There was one other thing. The blade, or maybe that was it. Oh, the blade. Yaqi, come on. Put 4 or 5 blades in the package. This isn't something where most people are going to have the blades with them. You know, we all have double-edged blades, and not everybody's got a gem razor to have these blades. And you should make a note on your website. Well, the website's not even up yet, so I can't even accuse that, but maybe a point before you make it. Mark on there clearly towards the beginning that you need blades for this. And then maybe you could sell blades or throw 5 blades in for people. That'd be a nice little gesture. And if you go looking around the web, it's kind of hard to find these blades anyway. So anyway, yeah, I could use some blades. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me put this back together for you so you can seizure one more time. What am I doing here? Okay, here we go. All right, get this back together for you. And it's got a blade in it. Yeah, nice. But great shaver. Really enjoyed it. None of the stuff that I complain about is a deal breaker. I will use this quite often. Like I've got the blades. When those blades run out, I'm not really sure what I'll do. But for now, I've got 10 blades, and I figure with these blades, I'll probably get 6, 7, maybe even 10 shaves. We'll see. We'll see how many shaves you get out of it. But I expect those blades to last a while. All right, guys. Well, that is it. That is the Yaqi Ghost stainless steel 1.10 millimeter blade gap and the Yaqi Gem. Very cool with the two, all stainless steel, and with the 2 extra plates. I don't have any specs. I don't have any prices. I don't have a release date. Wish I did. Wish I could help you on that, but I don't. Anyway, guys, that is it for now. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, and I'll try to get a shave in with these tomorrow or the next day. Well, if I have any hair back tomorrow, we'll see. So we'll do a shave with these ASAP, and yeah, that is all for now. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of the holiday season, and I'll probably see you in the next couple days. All right. I guess we'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.